Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Red Kayn with Prowlers. Why? Because Prowlers is literally his highest win rate mythic on his two highest win rate builds. Even with Red Kayn, it's technically his best. Now, if your team lacks a frontline altogether, then you should go for a Gore Drinker. In my case, we have a Mordekaiser, so we already have a bit of a frontline. The reason why Prowlers is so good is because it's relatively cheap. It gives you more AD, more damage than going for Gore Drinker. On top of that, the stickiness it allows you to stay on top of a squishy and kill them, or even on top of a tank for that matter. So for example, even if they flash, even if they're mobile like a Lucian, when you use the Prowlers, it attaches to dashes. So very sticky, very strong. After Prowlers, we're going to be looking for Edge of Night into Man Moon. After that, we can get things like Black Cleaver, Death's Dance, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm going to be doing a little invade here. We'll be going through the Baron Pit. It's one of the safest places to go. Just want to make sure you don't go too early is all. Up against Taliyah jungle. This is a weird matchup. Her stun kind of counters me because if I dash through it with Q, I'll get stunned out. Going to get it with an auto into Q here. It's just two Qs you can kill Raptor Camp. Just one Q almost kills the whole thing. Auto into Q. Auto. We'll ward that. We could smite this over the wall if they are tanking it. You can take it that fast. They had actually started it. Could get over and smite it before she has time to react. You don't see Taliyah jungle much anymore. She's a little bit difficult to pull off, though she can be rewarding if done properly. It's just not something we really see too much these days. I feel like Twitch jungle is a safer, easier version of the Taliyah jungle. Twitch in Elise. We'll see how she does. So far, she's going to be in a tough spot. I hit level 3, I got a red buff. You can take enemy jungle camps just as fast as your own now. We made it like that a patch or two ago. Walk up behind him. He did burn his flash. That's pretty solid. You usually want to apply red buff slow before you W. In that case, it was pretty free to throw since I was cutting off his escape. So Taliyah just showed somewhere on the map. She probably showed top side. So I'll take my Gromp first. So a little bit lower HP than the blue buff. I can also pull it out a little bit more this way so she can't quite see me. I wasn't paying attention to the minimap, but like I said, I assume she showed on my ward. With an auto Q auto. I'm going to go ahead and use my potion as well. I want to get back up to full health. Full strength, if you will. I should probably just cross back over for my red buff because I didn't really see where she went. That would be the safest thing. Cho'Gath finds a first blood. I guess it's fine. She can only farm so fast anyways. Even if it turns into her farming my jungle, I farm hers. I would have gotten off the more efficient clear route there. I can keep things vertical if need be. Against spam gank junglers, you can't really out gank them, but you can out farm them. So if you can drag them down to your level and kind of force them into farm heavy. So it looks like she did get my wraps. I'm surprised she has as much CS as she does. She was clearing relatively quickly. Looks like I get double scuttle at least. I'm very surprised she has as much CS as she does. Makes me wonder if I was on a ward or if she just rotated really fast. Oh, I chosen a bad spot here. I don't think he has flash either. I'm gonna Q into him, get him with a W slow, auto attack, down he goes. Looks like she's gonna lose her Raptors again. I'll leave my ward right here. You don't have to back early on Kayn since he farms so healthy. It's part of what can help you build your leads on him. You don't necessarily have to build leads through ganking. You can do it just through really good pathing. I don't want to go for her Krugs just in case she paths for that. She's going to have item advantage and Mundo has the pinch on me, so I'll just go for the double scuttle instead. Auto Q. Smite it out. We'll go for top gank. I do have Ignite still, so Mundo should be in trouble. Yeah, he doesn't have flash either, so we'll Ignite. Auto attack. Q. Auto. I was going to keep autoing him. I didn't want to throw out a W just in case he jukes, because yeah, I have to stand still to cast W on normal Kayn or red Kayn. We don't really want to steal these minions. We just want to set them up for Mord. The mini is actually focusing me because there's a freaking ward in the bush. How dumb is that? He might step forward and try to cancel my back. Nice, he doesn't. First item back, we'll look for Serrated. We're actually starting to see Serrated pick up a lot of steam in the meta. We're seeing Hecarim players, for example, rush things like Serrated and then pick up a BF sword and then finish their lethality item, just because the value Serrated gives is super, super high early on before people have purchased any armor. So yeah, it looks like she took my Raptors again. She's playing full vertical right now. Kind of annoying. Auto W. Auto Q. Can't really keep up with him after that. Wow, she landed just about the whole thing. See how I got stunned out there? I'm just dead here. Psych. Yep, that sucks. That Talia wall is so dumb. So strong. I'm gonna have to buy another controller. So she's playing full vertical. She's committed to it. I am a little shocked how fast she's able to farm, because Talia's not a fast farmer. Maybe I need to run a Talia game. Perhaps they made a change to her at some point. I mean, she has pretty good CS. Mundo doesn't have flash. Could probably do something up there. Looks like they get Dragon. Unfortunate. Trista's on the hunt. She gets resets. She also has lethal tempo, so she has decent odds there. I assume she's going to go for her blue buff and commit to the vertical. We'll find out. I'll get a word down on the red buff. So we'll know if she kind of goes for that. If she's not on it by the time I'm finished with these, we know she went for her blue instead. Okay, so she did go for red, so it seems like she's trying to break the vertical that we're both running right now. Get the Q out with the W. Got it, just barely. I'm gonna have to ignite R. Want to hold that for as long as we can. RQ, down she goes. We do still get stunned, it's fine. Stuns don't cancel the dash itself, so we're still applying all of our damage. That's going to hurt her very badly. She's going to miss a lot of CS. I'm going to get lots of map pressure off that. Get down to double auto, head out. I should be able to cross over in time for my own red buff here as well, even with taking Scuttle. I also have my control word down now, so I'll know for a fact when she invades. I kind of even have time to go for my blue. They're getting very close to my red form. It's going to be fun. Red Kayn has amazing percent base damage to where we can shred through Mundo and Shogas super easily. Red Kayn does way better against tanky champs. Red Kayn has absolute loads of max health damage. Plus he heals a lot, so we can take a hit and shred tanks way better than Blue Kayn can. Blue Kayn's objectively more consistent at killing squishies just because he's so fast with a low E cooldown, faster on E, plus he can cast W without standing still, so Blue Kayn's almost like an assassin or AD carry counter, while Red Kayn really does quite well against these beefy boys. Mundo pushing in top side. I need to go gank somebody. I have so much red essence, even if I gank a range champ, I'll still have majority red essence. I can pick up Red Kayn immediately. R is on cooldown, so is my smite. You want to try to have smite or ignite up whenever you go for a gank at level 6. That way you can always get your R off, because you have to hit the enemy champion with something before you can R them. Some form of damage. This is a weird situation. I don't really understand that. That didn't make any sense. This was super deep. She felt like she couldn't get out. Got her free boots now, going really fast. I'm gonna Q to get to him here. Get him with a smite. Auto W. Auto Q. Auto. To go over the wall. Hey, and I got Red Kayn. Cool. Flea's about to walk into me. Oh, I didn't quite get in the bush there, I don't think. She's about to walk into me. I don't know if she was paying attention, but I'm pretty sure she could see me. Hey, Talia. Q auto W. Got with the QR. Pull out. And we're chilling. I kind of want to wait for my E to come back up for me to escape, because I don't really know where these guys are at. I assume Cho'Gath doesn't have R though, so it's probably better for me to path towards Cho instead of his bot. Sure enough, there he is. I'll just reset right here. It's a decent spot. Dragon's coming up. I have my red Kayn form, so there's no need to overlinger really. Back pick up Prowlers, we'll pick up Tier, and you want to do it right around the turrets a little before you pass them. That way you can push your movement speed out onto the map. If you do it from Fountain, you can't push out quite as far. You can usually push this into a gank. In this case, there's nothing to gank, mid or top, so we'll just farm with it. It is what it is. In a perfect world, you get to start your combo with Prowlers because it increases their damage against that champion for the next 3 seconds by 15%. The thing is, on Kayn, you have so much damage, you don't have to. You can kind of save it to dodge things as you choose, since it puts you behind the enemies. So if you can tell they're about to dash or leap or whatever, it's probably a good time to use it. Or positionally, if you can't reach them with an auto. WQ. I'll just take this then. That was a perfect ward, got right over the wall there. I can definitely kill her. I'm on a big item advantage. She did well early on. I think this is just a hard matchup for Talia. She got off a nice vertical while I was verticaling her. She didn't really miss a beat. I didn't want to path all the way to Dragon since I was over here. And it was free since Mundo's dead. So might as well just stay and grab this real quick, even though Dragon's better. If we can get first turret gold, some plates, we can make it worth our time. You go ahead and E out. Get it close, smite him, auto, oof, auto W. R out of him. If your teammates kill them while you're inside, you don't get the healing. If you get to R out of them, once your R ends, or if once you choose to, then you get a bunch of healing for the damage dealt. I can't really get to her there because my E was on a cooldown. I want to punish her and take more of her camps. I'll play a gold heavy Kayn, then I'll start prioritizing dragons here in a moment. I am okay with that. I'm also delaying her jungle item a little bit. Bot lane dies right as I say that. Not a great time for them to die. Window's playing it pretty safe here. So against them, I'd say honestly Merc Treads. Only because they are so CC heavy. Like the Cho'Gath slow, Cho'Gath silence, Maokai slow, Maokai snare, Maokai yeah, his slow and his snare. He has 2 snares. Oh, she's trying to punish me for doing that. I have this perfect ward. Smite into Q, auto W, get the knock up. She gives me full stack conquer. Now I'm going to eat Cho'Gath up. I don't even need to ignite him. I have my red buff slow on him. Yeah, these guys are kind of screwed. I'm full stack conk here. Get the knock up. I'm still on full stack conk. Q through. Wanted to kill MF. She just kind of got away from me there. I didn't lay Herald before 14-minute mark. That's my bad. Now we're missing out on the plate gold. Could have had that coming in. I really should be helping with that. Oof, Syndra just died mid. Trades off 1 for 1. Yeah, the Q damage is amazing. On both sides of your Q, it does, so 120 flat right now, plus 8% max. So it's flat, it's 240, and then max health, it's 16% off 1 Q, which is really, really solid. About to finish green jungle item. You can certainly go for blue jungle item. We're so mobile with Prowlers, though, that I don't mind. Get him with the R. We R out. Auto Q, W. They're kind of all grouping up on this area, so I'll back off real quick. Plus, we got Cho'Gath Flash. Nice. So now we have green jungle items. Extra tenacity, and obviously the shield itself. Very useful. Tilly is probably in my jungle. He's been doing a decent job of punishing me for my shenanigans. I should lose that turret. Thing is, if she's in my jungle, her jungle is going to be up, which is the case. Maybe she went to Krugs here. Yeah, she probably has my blue. Yeah, she's got my blue. Q, auto W, missed the W. It is what it is. I have to leave. I see the Cho'Gath rotating. There's nothing really left for me here. Yeah, sure enough, there he is. My blue buff's already down. The question is, did she get everything else? I can definitely solo Mundo. We're similar items, but I do a lot of max health damage and self-heal a lot. He doesn't have heal cut. I actually kind of heal more than he does, which is the funny thing. Q, auto... Ooh, wait, he's got R. Auto Q, auto R, and you're dead. Goodbye, my friend. Boop. Pop through this. Kayn R does a massive amount of max health damage. It's at nearly 30% right now. That's outrageous. Obviously, the max health on your Q and on your R get higher per your AD, so you're highly incentivized to get as much AD as possible. Which is sad because that kind of makes red Kayn builds and blue Kayn builds essentially the same exact thing, just high AD items at a reasonable price. For example, Prowlers instead of Gourd Drink. I don't mind it though, it's a lot of fun. I just don't like playing against it. Red Kayn with Prowlers is super annoying. See where the Talia is at. She still hasn't finished her jungle item. She's going for the green one as well. I don't know how much that's going to help her against my team. Because I have a knock-up. It's not going to help her against Mord Pull or Mord R or Trist R. It's just really against Senna Snare and Syndra Stun. If I was her, I would have probably gone for blue, honestly. Hey, Mundo. Get him with the smite. Auto attack Q. And down you go in a second. Auto Q. He may be tanky, but not tanky enough. He's also lacking damage, so he has zero threat of turning. Mundo lacks the type of damage to kill huge self-healers. Unless he's Giga Fed. He has to have like 680. I'll be taking these. One of them's dead. I see one top. I feel pretty safe to blind face check that. I mean, I do have R here. I just don't have my E up is the thing. Can't die for without my E. Hey, Cho'Gath. Got him with my W. Smite him out. Dude, I can't really move. I'm getting perma-slowed. Absolutely perma-CC'd. Trist going in deep for the Talia here. My E's still on a cooldown. Auto QW. I really didn't want to have to continue chasing her, but she forced it. Alright, not bad. We get Herald. We should get Dragon off that as well. I'm sitting on nearly 4.5k unspent gold. That's fun. Kayn's so strong, we don't even need to spend the gold. It's all about Prowlers. They might think they outscale because they have MFR plus Mundo. Mundo infinitely scales and MFR has like the highest 80 scaling in the game out of any ability, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They don't have a champion to deal with me. Because even the Maokai Snare, those have a travel time. I can R somebody instantly, like Smite R, Ignite R. Or if I've already damaged someone, I can just press R on them and dodge out his CC, essentially. I would like to stay and fight people. It's not worth it, though. I don't have enough gold spent to justify risking giving them 1,000 gold off one death. Oh, they quit. Alright. Well, that was a fun game regardless. That was pretty cool. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because that game was pretty short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 up against a Vi. This should be a very, very fun matchup as long as I dodge her Q. Looks like we're doing an invade here, at least in top lane. You don't see that every day. Plus a Yasuo top lane. Not sure what's going on there. I guess they figured it was a good time to run that in ranked. Maybe one of them thought it countered the other. I'm not sure. I don't really want to invade like this, but we are stronger with the Amumu. He's just got to lead in. As long as Amumu leads, he's got his double Q stun plus a Glacial. Glacial slow is really big. Kayn's Q level 1's probably the highest damage output ability in the game if you land both sides of it. It's 164 damage, or what is that? 168. Super, super high. Or am I counting wrong? I think it's 168. I am really tired, but looks like they're not even over here. That's a little strange. I'll just start on his red buff then. I don't know why they're not over here. I would prefer to start on Raptors, but my teammates are already here, so might as well, I guess. Vi, for whatever reason, decided, you know what? Red buff, who needs it? So I'll just go ahead and take these. Raptors is really fast for Kayn. Might as well take these while we're here, and then we'll path over into our red buff. Red buff's way more important than blue buff. Auto attack into Q. Go ahead and pop my E over. I got him with an auto attack. It may not have been worth though, because that cost me a lot of tempo on my crossover. My Q was on cooldown. I wasn't expecting him to be that close. I'll get a ward down right here. Take my own Raptors. She's in a tough spot because she's either going to have to play her blue into my blue or try to invade me with only blue buff. Meanwhile, I have red buff, so I think I got not even level 3 there. I was hoping I was going to soak some more minion XP than that. I'll take red buff. I don't think she's coming over here. She would have been here by now if she was. That's what I'm thinking. My smite will be up because I have Cosmic. It's up for your 4th camp versus your 5th. When you have Cosmic, which is really nice. I'll pop my potion after this because the camps heal you the lower on health you are when you kill the large monster in the camp. That's too many minions. I don't think he saw me, but I don't know. It's way too many minions for me to deal with. Is this warded or not? Okay, I think it might be. It's hard to tell. I'll go ahead and E out. I actually missed the wall there, so that's kind of bad. Get my W down after I apply red buff auto attack. He dashes through. That's really big. We get his flash. I didn't have to commit too much for it, other than spending time. I get some red essence as well. It's not terrible. I guess I'll stay for Scuttle Crab. I assume my whole bot side's gone for that, but it's a good trade. I got to chill on red buff. She gets to chill on blue buffs. Not bad for us at all. Okay, Yasuo just TP'd back to lane. He's going to be right here unless he wards over the wall in the back end. I'll run him down. I still have red buff. Perks of having red buff. Get him with an auto attack W. Q into him, got him with Ignite as well. Apparently Lee Sin didn't have Q, or maybe also a wind walled it. I think we kill him here. He can't really stay. He's going to miss this whole wave. This is a lot of minions too. The amount of CS their top's missing right now is kind of crazy. Like, that's like 5 waves of minions. We got a deep ward in the bush as well. He also wards over the wall here. We'll get him with an auto attack Q into W. I actually missed the W there. Lee Sin gets him with his slow. And that is a kill. Dude literally just missed like 3 waves of minions. That is actually nuts. Thresh is coming to kill me. I gotta get out of here. Not really sure where Vi's at. I assume she's bot side because she's playing so heavy over there. Yeah, Thresh, you want to give me some essence? Auto attack Q. I don't mind some free essence. Put down our auto attack W. Auto attack Q, and he is dead. Thank you for all that red essence, Thresh. You are an absolute saint. Oh no, Thresh's range. Dang. That's the wrong essence. I need red essence. He's actually a range champion. I forgot. Even though his autos are significantly less than a real range champ. RIP. They lost so much CS topside though. That was nuts. It was wave after wave after wave after wave. Because the Yasuo solo, he knew he would die in a dive. Yasuo doesn't have very good tools for surviving a dive. Super easy. Very predictable when he's underneath a turret. Doesn't have his Q stacked up. So they did just get Dragon. That sucks. Yasuo has item advantage right now. At least in sitting on a lot of gold. We'll pick up this and this and that. And this. Go ahead and E out of base. Your Q is a lot faster than tier 1 boots walking. It's not really faster though than tier 2 boots. Especially free boots into tier 2 boots. It's about the same speed. But you just early on, like tier 1 boots or no boots, Q is quite a bit faster. So you can use it to get around the map and whatnot. I'm going to leave that right there. Looking for a big play bot side. I could see a Mumu and Vigar synergizing pretty heavily. Lots of CC. If one of them lands CC, the other one's going to land it for sure. The Mumu R is going to make it super nasty. It's going to give Vigar all day to pinpoint his cage and hit it for free. Auto attack it down, and we'll look for the crossover here. Nice. Barely nicked that without boots. Very cool. Huge. Nice Q. By his top side, let's see if Lee Sin can live. He gets the R into turret. And Lee Sin barely wiggles his way out of that one. Doesn't seem to be awarded. Get it with the W into Q ignite. Auto attack. Got it. They couldn't quite cancel my auto in time. Auto attack into Q. I have a lot of Conqueror here, so I am getting off a lot of damage. I couldn't really escape at that point. I was too deep. Lee Sin was low. Soul was behind me. Soul gets resets on kills and assists, so no matter what I did, Soul was going to live there and I was going to die, so I wanted to take the Yasuo with me. And hey, I got a lot of essence out of it, so that's cool. Pick up a tier. You want to push out to almost where the turrets are right here and then pop it. We'll look to go bot side with this movement speed. We'll go right here. Go and gank them. We got red Kayn 8 minutes in. Normally on Kayn, your evolution, you're looking anywhere from 10-minute to 20-minute mark. This is very, very early. We've been doing so much scrapping. That's why. Unfortunately, the enemies did back off here, so I don't think we're going to get anything out of it. They're just gone. Li's also apparently gone. I have to leave. Their bot lane's going to collapse on me. Soul might even collapse. I don't really know if Vi's still here or not. I'm assuming she's... Oh, wait, she is. Get the knock up. I'm going to smite that out. Auto attack into R. I think she might actually die here. Yep. Yep. Soul's OP, man. You gotta ban Soul. That's why Soul still has a 35% ban rate. Whew, that damage output. My goodness. I have a weird amount of items here. I'd say Lucids, honestly. Get on the map. Looks like Lee Sin died probably solo there. It's not good. He also has tier 2 boots. So am I. I have fast boots, so he didn't go for that. He's moving 390. I'm moving 395. Get wrecked. Can I even get to him in time? Hey, friend. Auto attack into W. Down he goes. We want to push this wave out really fast. Oh, I missed the cannon. Partly my fault. A lot my fault there. She's on blue right now. She got it with her smite. That sucks. I block her off her Q. Man, if she didn't get that smite though, feels bad. She has more CS than me and a dragon. That sucks. It's not what we want. What is this Lee Sin doing? Wait, I don't have R. What am I doing? I'm just dead out here, I guess. Oh, I actually have my R. This guy's dead. Make him turn around, then we hit him with the R. Auto into Q, and we're chilling, dude. Easy peasy. So basically, Soul has to move his head around to hit you, and he can only do it so fast. It's not a matter of skill. It's a matter of he literally has to wait as his head turns around. So we didn't have to R immediately. We got enough healing from Triumph from Lee Sin killing Yasuo. We got the assist on that. Then his Soul's lasering us. We can keep him behind him, hit him with a few more autos. And then we can hit him with R. Wash, rinse, and repeat. That made it to where he couldn't really maintain his damage on us there. It was all based off of my E cooldown and also my teammate kind of setting that up there a bit. I went with her, got her with a W auto attack. Auto into Q. Down she goes. I wouldn't say Vi counters Kayn. She certainly outganks him early, but she doesn't really... She can't solo him very well. That's something she tends to struggle with. I'll go ahead and take Herald. We need to build up a big snowball lead here. Soul kind of counters Kayn, but Kayn kind of counters Soul. It's just a matter of, is Soul greeting to get to you, or are you greeting to get to him? Whoever chases who is kind of who dies. Because if you chase him, you take so much damage getting to him, and he gets to laser you the whole way, and you can't get behind him very quick if you're having to run towards him to begin with, so... It really is one of those situations where whoever chases dies. Soul gets a double kill bot side. We're going to lose Dragon again. Big surprise. He actually just R'd him out of my... he's dead. I don't know what he's doing. It's like he didn't realize he was tanking turret, but he R'd him out of my W there. Whatever. We get turret plates. We get first turret bonus gold. We're going to lose Dragon for it, so I have to stay alive. If I die... Oh, wait, Vi's here. What's Vi doing? She is Cleaver. I'm a little surprised. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead so hard here. I'm just dead. Oh, that sucks so bad. I think I could have soloed her, to be honest, but not with everybody else there. Like, I took 400 damage from Thresh and Soul combined. May not seem like a lot, but I'm healing loads off my passive. We have Prowlers now. They didn't get Dragon either. I thought they were going to play for Drag. They didn't. I think I'm going to go Mana Moon this time, and I'll go Edge next. How far away from being stacked in my bonus mana? I guess I'm still pretty far away. But the thing is I can't even finish... I can't even get a very good aspect of my Edge of Night, so I'll just go ahead and do my Mana Moon for now. Even though it's not finished, it's going to be a bit more valuable than just picking up a Serrated at this point in the game. But I went for Black Cleaver Rush because that's kind of the meta on her right now to maximize her ability haste, and we absolutely need dragons without doing these over-the-top type of throw situations. All we need is objectives. We don't need kills. Vi's about to hop the wall. I don't think I'm on a ward, but she's acting like I am. It's weird. Don't really understand that. I'm hesitant to start it because Veigar doesn't have R. This is a weird... Got it. Red buff's actually pretty big to get. It's a lot of extra damage and slow. She's running away. That's free drag. Get Prowlers to get to him. Auto into QW. Auto attack QR. Smite. RQ. And the knock up. And the Q. I need that triumph healing. Oh my gosh. Yasuo, I don't know if he flashed or if his dash followed me across the wall there, but that was really nasty. It was such a good fight too up until he got there because I was 10,000% living. They had no damage left. Yasuo gets out. I'm going to head over on my way to Dragon. And I don't know, pretty decent power spike, honestly. Like you see there, I can kind of 2v3. I can 2v3 and I can also 1v2 right now. The Lucids feels really, really funny because it gives so much early ability haste. It's kind of worth it because they don't have very good CC versus me. Nivea's up pretty far. Vague drops the cage. It was a garbage cage though. It didn't actually stop them from hitting her. It was just like overly neutral to where they could hit her the whole time. He needed to place it to where they had to like walk through to hit her. Or place it on their current position type of thing. Yasuo is Phantom Dancer tier 2 boots here. I have Ignite and I have more gold spent though, so he's dead. We'll go ahead and get him with a Smite, Prowlers, Auto QW. Yeah, you're dead, friend. Probably didn't need to ignite him. Sometimes it feels good to watch him sizzle though. Burn him alive. Yeah, I should just hit him with an R. R chunks. 38% of their max health. My goodness. Kind of cracked. You can see why early lethality on Kayn is so freaking good. My whole team's resetting on Drag. Drag is the win con for us as a team. This is down. That sucks. This isn't warded. Zeri might walk into me for the bot wave. Maybe not. A little bit weird that she's not, right? She's just mid. This is very strange. I need to get my red buff on this guy. Smite him, Q in. Get with an auto attack W. Auto Q. Down he goes. Anivia is such a beast champion. She can follow up on any gank with her long range hard CC. It's ridiculous. She completely lacks mobility, but she just doesn't need it because her range is that good. This is a weird fight. I can't even really get over here. I'm gonna Prowler, Auto Q, Auto R. Yeah, I'm out. My W actually hit Yasuo there. I'm a little surprised by that. This is a weird situation. Let's just go for the turret. Like, these are the fights, like, you don't want to be doing that. I think he got hooked. Like, when the soul's underneath the turret, you actually just can't do that. Auto attack into a Q. Smite the Thresh. EQ him down. W. Oh, that juke was nasty. That juke was absolutely dirty. I want that speed up. Oh, I've actually missed my thing there. Get him with Ignite in the Q. Down you go, friend. Anivia died for that. Rip. Anivia. Rest in pepperonis. What a clown fiesta game. On the bright side, we have Vigar, so we don't really fall off as a team. I'm almost finished my jungle item. I only need 2 camps because I have a treat. Yeah, or 38%. That is just ridiculous amount of max health. Why is Thresh watching me? Get the knock up on her. Prowler into him. Auto Q. Down you go, friends. Smite her down so that lands. Yeah, you guys can't stop me. I'm too powerful. I'm on a huge like gold advantage, tempo advantage for my level, all that. It's what people refer to as tempo. When you know you have a lead, press it as much as possible. Force the enemies to fight you by taking their resources. Not by fighting them under turrets and necessarily diving, but take their camps, take neutral objectives. Red buffs up. I want to spend. I'm sitting on so much gold here. This is a bad fight to fight. From here, I'd say Youmuu's, honestly. Youmuu's or Collector, unironically. Or Surlds. Surlds is really good. R's doing 45% max health at this point. It's nearly half their health. And it heals me for 29% HP. 65% of the damage amount. So my teammates decide to take that fight anyways, even with my pings. And what do you know? They don't win 4v5. It's a big shocker. Yeah. That's just such a bad fight for us. It's either we can force a fight 5v5 underneath their turret while I'm sitting on 5k gold, or we can let me back and my teammates try not to spaz out for 30 seconds. But sometimes people just YOLO a bit. Or they just completely autopilot because it's 2 in the morning. That too. I think I could kill Yasuo here, right? He's 2 full item, I'm 3 full. Come on, get his wind wall. Get the knock up. Down he goes. Absolutely shredded. We need to get dragons. Wait, why is Vygar taking my red buff? Whatever, who cares? It's not actually bad on him because it is a lot of healing, but still, that's so troll. Instead of getting to dragon early, yeah, I'm full health. Let me still be shred. I'm going for dragon. I'm not even going to try to fight this. Not worth. I think this dragon is extra healing and extra shielding. It's pretty big for our comp. Lee Sin shields. Anivia shield on Seraph's Embrace. Veigar shield on Seraph's Embrace. Plus obviously my healing is extraordinary at 28%. Damage dealt to champs. Goes all the way up to 30% later on. So I get more and more champ levels. You could definitely set up with Baron. Yeah, 6% tenacity and then the heal and shielding. That's so good. I didn't go for tenacity as is. I don't want to overcommit for this. Soul is a ranged allow. She wants you to overcommit and then you get punished super hard. That's why Soul likes to fight underneath his turrets, because then you can't really afford to cancel his laser beam. Because you can cancel with knockups and stuns. Maybe even a silence. I'd assume silence. Baron doesn't really do that much damage to us, because Lee Sin's tanking it. It's good that he is though. So I'm doing all the damage. Whoever tanks it does 50% reduced, as we all know. Now we can kind of force a 5v5. Hey, friends. I think I missed my knock up on her, and also you burn my prowlers. We get the knock on it, but I die. Soul did 2,300 damage in just like 2 seconds. Oh man, that sucks. I should have R'd somebody before it was too late. I got hit by that soul stun and evaporated. He's laser beaming and Mumu lands his stun though. Perfect. I think this game's wrapped up. They don't have a good answer to the Anivia, Vygar, Amumu. Amumu can cancel out the soul channel. Amumu's R obviously is going to cancel out Yasuo really hard when he goes in, or even Zir for that matter. She has relatively low auto attack range. If they were to have one champion to kind of nerf us down, our comp, they would want a really strong split pusher like Nasus Trin, or if they were going to play a teamfight comp, probably Xerath or Ziggs. Like, even though Xerath and Ziggs aren't necessarily meta, they are good at what they do, which is completely outranging everybody in the game. Ziggs Xerath range cannot be matched, so it would force a Navy to step up eat a bunch of damage and not really be able to retaliate. Same with the Vigar. The Ziggs and Xerath. The Z's, even though Xerath doesn't start with a Z. It's funny how that works. They both start with Z. So that's kind of a weird thing about the English language is the X and Z's are barely ever used. And when they are, it's basically the same thing. Like if you hadn't ever seen the word before, you would just assume it was a Z. I guess Vigar wanted that to heal. You can just reset though, dude. Hey, friend. And you're dead. Didn't really get a chance to use my Prowlers there. I'm going to dodge that out. A little bit awkward in that fight. Like I said, I didn't find a good time to use my Prowlers. Do it, Vi. Do it. You're not going to do it. You don't have it in you. Do it. Do it. Auto in the queue. Auto Prowler. Got down my W there. I think Yasuo already burnt his R. Ooh, that was a good Lee Sin R. It was spicy. He kicked Thresh into the Yas. We play for drag here. We can't end because Amumu's almost dead and he doesn't have R plus Vig isn't here. No reason to even try to force that. Drag up in 44. We get it. Ooh, I didn't land my knock up on him there. Dang. I mean, they have to step up to contest this. If they don't contest, they just lose. And that down he goes. It falls on the support to ward, but what is he going to do, right? We're still waiting for Dragon to come up. So us being in this spot's fine. We're stopping them from warding. That's why you need blue wards. Their team messed up. They don't have a single blue ward. It's exactly why blue wards are better than yellow wards in the mid game. Because they could check Dragon and know we weren't in the pit. And they wouldn't approach till we were. Or we're sitting there waiting to cheese him. What did they just use there? Something made a weird noise. There's the Vague Cage. Get with my WQR. I dodge his R. And he's dead. Throw out my W. Yeah, my R is doing 52% max health. Very balanced. Very fun. So that means my Prowlers makes my R do an additional 7.5. Their max health. The more AD you have, obviously the more damage your R does. So in a perfect world, you are last, of course, to heal. Plus, since our Conqueror will be stacked giving us more AD, our R does more damage. So instead of doing 52%, now it's only doing 49 since we don't have our Conqueror stacks up. Yasuo is super, super gold desperate. We get the knock up on Yasuo, so he can't really follow that up too well. I died though. I threw the shutdown. I'm glad it went to Vi and not to Yasuo at least. Wait, did they get a dragon? I don't remember them getting one of the green drags. Apparently they did. Do not remember that at all. They have double crit, the Yas, Zeri. It would make a lot of sense to pick up a Randuin's here because it highly nerfs crit, plus health and armor, of course. But I could just not do that. Am I full build? I kind of am full build. Just have to finish this one item. Could go Randuin's or we could go for Cleaver. I think Randuin's would be best. Only because they're double crit. If they weren't double crit, I would 100% go for Cleaver. Oh no, this looks like a bad fight. Vi gets onto the Nivea. Nivea's underneath turret. She can't quite kill her though. Our comp is way outskilled theirs. It really has. We have some of the most OP champs in the game right now on our team. The Amumu, the Vigar, Anivia, and Kayn. I wouldn't say Lee's OP at all right now, but only way our comp could somehow be stronger is if we also had Yuumi and Malphite. Yuumi and Malphite are pretty much perma-pick, perma-ban right now. I'd say the Yuumi's more perma-ban than perma-pick. People don't really pick her, but she's banned a lot because everyone hates playing versus it. In with the knock-up, Prowlers into the Q. Hit him with R. I didn't get the heal because my teammates killed him before I could come out. That's why I didn't get my whole health bar back. That was a good cleanse on her part. Got her with my smite slow auto attack W. That was a good R on her part. Go through that with my Q into W. Killed him in midair. Even though Lee Sin kicked him back. That's kind of funny. Should be able to wrap the game up here. There's only 2 of them alive. These turrets are making it kind of tricky. Oh, nice. Auto attack W. Cancel the soul channel. He can't hit us all at once in theory. There's the double knock up and a QR. Come back out. And look at my health. It's like I never lost any. I'm going to E through, smite him down, get him with the Q, pop him up. Very nice. My Conqueror is almost full stacked. I don't think I'm going to be able to move here is the thing. But boy, I am healing a lot. Whew, I need Randuins. I took so much physical damage. The cool thing about Randuins, even if they have Black Cleaver or armor penetration, the way it interacts is kind of independent. Because it just straight up reduces incoming damage from attacks, so auto attacks, by 5 plus 0.35% of my max health, capped at to a maximum of 40% of the attack's actual damage. And then, of course, critical resilience, critical strike, still 20% less damage. I'm not sure if that's just like on the additional critical, so if it's auto attacks 100 damage, if it crits, it's like 200. So I'm not sure if that just pulls off the crit part or if it's the whole thing, but regardless, it's pretty good. The active slows them by 55% per 2. It's time to sell those, pick up these, and we'll pick up that. 12% physical vamp. That's not life still, I don't think. Yeah, physical vamp, I guess that's just Omni vamp, but for physical only. So yeah, it's a lot better than life still. Life still only applies to damage dealt by autos. And vamp is, I believe, autos and abilities. Oh, Vi's in a weird spot now. Got her with my ignite. I also used my smite on that, but they messed up. Can someone hit this Yasuo, please? Holy crap, I'm losing all my health. Missed my knock up on the Thresh. Q over the wall, smite him down. Oh, what? I thought I was on the left side of it. How did I go over there? My goodness. The 3 of them are dead, though. That's game. The R is so stupid. The amount of damage, man. Doing half their health, giving me back my full health bar is kind of cool. Prowler into QW. And then Zeri's going to play from Fountain. The classic AD carry. OP strategy. And that's it, guys. That is going to wrap it up for Prowler's Kayn. Let's take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we had the most at 64,000. Second highest was at 34,000 on the soul. For damage taken, we took the most in the game. Very cool. For self-mitigated, probably Vi or Lee Sin. All right, we were almost number 2, barely behind Vi there. So if you count actual damage taken, so we just straight up took most in the game. For runes, really good value. All in all, Red Kayn is amazing right now. If the enemy team is extremely backline heavy, you'd want to play Blue Kayn. Otherwise, Red Kayn's insane. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.